In this video, Dr. Wilson shares a patient story. Could there be a correlation between buying a new car and flu-like symptoms? Check out the story that Dr. Wilson shared about his patient.
There's hardly a symptom or condition that is neither caused, aggravated, or accelerated with allergies. Let's talk about Sarah for a minute. Sarah came to me in June, a few years ago. She had originally gotten sick in, I believe it was February, no, it was March, and like with a bad flu, but it didn't clear up and go away. So she went to the doctor. Doctor put her in the hospital. They did an ETKM. You know what that is, don't you? Every test known to man. And all they came up with was the possibility of a pancreatitis or an irritable bowel. So they sent her home, gave her some medication. It didn't help. So she went to see a chiropractor. He used chiropractic adjustments and some acupuncture on her, and that didn't help. He happened to be a friend of mine, so when he didn't give her any help, he sent her to me to check some allergies. So when I saw her, it was June, like I mentioned, and at that point she had lost 30 pounds. And so we did our allergy test that I do routinely on patients, and found out there's only two things that she was allergic to. One was formaldehyde, and the other one was a mix of fabrics. So I knew that she had brought something new into her environment. So I sent her home. I told her to take she said, when I asked her what she had brought new into her environment, she said she bought her new car in March, February. So that's when she started feeling not so good. So I told her to go home and take a clean washcloth, wet one, wipe down everything inside of the car, the steering wheel, the dash, the carpeting, the seats, the headliner, and everything, and put it in a clean glass jar and then bring it back on the next visit so we could use that for testing. And in the meantime, I talked to a colleague of mine who also did some allergy work, and because I thought it was such an interesting case. And he says, yeah, he said, I had a patient like that not too long ago, was very sick. She was a drug salesman, and the company had given her a year's leave of absence to get well. And she was down to 5 months and wasn't feeling any better, so she came to see him. And he tested her and found formaldehyde. And she was the type that researched everything. So she researched and found out that Ford Taurus, her car, used formaldehyde in the headliner of her car. So of course, when my patient came back, the first question out of my mouth was, what kind of car do you drive? And of course she said a Ford Taurus. So we were able then to use the cloth that she brought in for testing and for treating, and it took about 2 weeks, but we were able to clear her of her allergy to formaldehyde, and she was able to keep her car.